Good morning or almost noon, everybody. Golf fans, golf club, yeah, 2019. Yeah, got used to that old golf club 2 thing there. Okay, so here we are. It's Saturday. It is the 1st of September. I'm heading out to my society, and I'm just going to a little bit of a difficulty we've already encountered here just these few days into the new game. Actually set up something for the weekend with the new alternate. This is what I did, and I'll tell you what I had in mind. I had set up this with TPC Boston. That's where the pros are for the FedEx playoffs this week, and so I like to coordinate our weekend 2-round events with where the PGA, is that week when possible, if a good course is available. And I'm pretty sure this TPC Boston, is going to be just fine. I think we played it in the last game. So my plan was to set this main event for my players for an AM Pro, telling them to just use your standard or your pro clubs. I set this from the up tees, to softer, fairway and green conditions with a moderate wind or light wind. And then I set this up from the tips to different flag locations in firmer conditions with a bit more wind. And I just really asked, if you're playing with the standard or pros, to play this one, and to use the master clubs if you're using them for this one. And as you can see there, it says you did not meet any qualifying requirements for this round, for this event. And actually, when you set this up, there's a handful of settings that are past performance based that I ignored. I didn't set any restrictions on this. And maybe that was foolhardy. Maybe I am mistaken the whole point of this. My aim here was to we're getting a lot of new members in here with the new game. It's growing quickly, and I've refused even in the last game to play club set cop and make people use the big boy clubs or else anything like that. I just try to put up something each and every day for everybody to come and play. This new ability to set up these concurrent events really intrigued me. Hopefully at some point in the future, I was hoping maybe to split the membership into a couple, maybe even 3 flights, depending on their handicap. Now I know I can see that is not in the criteria to set these up, but I actually set no criteria, so I don't understand why it's preventing anybody from jumping into that. So, but it looks like everybody can get into this one. No problem. So I don't know what happened. I'm sharing this stream with somebody at HB Studios through the forum messaging, asking him to get together with us and clear it up for us. I am totally on board with the fact that maybe I'm thinking I can do something that wasn't meant to be. Tried to read up on it and research it and see if I just was over ambitious here so soon, these few days into the new game. So anyway, I don't know, but I tried. Here's what the schedule looks like. I got something up on Tuesday as soon as I could. Wednesday, Thursday, yesterday, Friday. 2-rounder for the weekend. So I don't know where I went wrong. And Monday I got something set up. By the way, at this Appletown golf course. That's an Arctic Fury design. In case you're interested, I know this thing is absolutely beautiful, and I expect it to play hard. And I've resisted all ideas to go and just play a casual round on it to check it out, so I can just be totally surprised on Monday. Anyway, that's not the issue. So I just try to have something up every day for someone to come and play. Same with this. So so it was my hope to just get the right people into the right one in the right conditions, but apparently that's not working. So I'm either totally wrong, or there's some fundamental thing that isn't working right, or we're misunderstanding. I also have some friends here that also run societies that are having difficulty running their private societies, where you may or may not have an entrance fee, but you must apply. You're approved, and that when that player is approved, you can come back in and climb in there and hit the event and do whatever they want. And for some reason, even though some people have applied and have been approved, they're not able to access the society to do any of the events. So we got that going on. So I got a little side message board going on with some of the people involved on that. And I have invited the contacted HB Studios to jump in there and, converse with us and lead us on the right path, or recognize that there is something amiss and maybe they can do something about it. So that's what that's about. So anyway, today, so apparently I'm not going to be able to go out. If I click on that, it really doesn't do a damn thing. Looks like I am, free to join this one. I don't know, maybe I have to play this one before I can get into this one. I don't see, like I say, I did not see a few, of course, I can't even look at the event there, but like I say, I put no restrictions on it. Won't even let me go in to play it at this point. I don't know if I can access it here, see the options. Ends in one day. It says, events required qualify for this event by meeting any of the following requirements, and I put no requirements in it. So is it possible I must set requirements which are based on past performance or placements in tournaments or points accrued by playing the game? I don't know. I didn't see anything in any of the help tutorials that really lead me to believe that I must have done that. So it's kind of, see, I'll see some more options here. No, I can't even do the thing there. Okay, for the hell of it, I'm gonna press play here. Requirement unmet, and that's all it tells you. So it does not lead me, it does not correct me. It does not tell me what I must do. It just tells me that I can't do it. So already we have a snafu in here a few days into the new game. There's been a few other glitches, I would say, which I'm not going to get into now. We had an instance last evening when we had 4 guys together for team alternate shot, and we got to the 18th hole, and something totally unexpected occurred. I'm also going to address that with the HB contact at some point. But beyond that, the thing works beautifully and flawlessly, and we had no issues whatsoever, except that some of the visualization, like when we were watching the other guy make his tee shot, the animation would show the guy had the putter in hand and took a full driver swing at it, and then the camera results of it got totally wacky. So, this is a video game. We get that. We expect, perfection, and it's not going to happen. This game, I got to tell you, so far, beyond these little things here that'll probably get sorted out, has been everything and more than, we could have expected as far as the quality of the graphics and the courses and the gameplay and being able to play the match play and the skins and the different kinds of four-man activities. I mean, we've been doing, all week, and so far it has worked, perfectly, pretty much as perfect as it's going to get. So anyway, that's why I'm going to do this here, let you all know. Like I say, I tagged the HB guy who's been on my friends list forever to, so he can maybe take a look at this stream and to maybe join the society here on the PS4 and maybe take a look at it or engage us in the group chat I created here so we can try to deal with this thing. Alright, so that's it. Apparently I'm not playing this even though I play with the Master Club, so I'm going to take my Master Clubs out here, the TPC Boston, from the front tees to, the 2 and the 1 pin location and, to soft conditions. So, I tried, guys. I'm just trying to, keep the -8 Nike Capals and the, the +5 and +10 people, to just play for fun and maybe struggle a little bit. I just wanted to give them their own leaderboard. That's all I wanted to do. We got enough people coming into the society where we should get healthy participation in 2 leaderboards on any given day, besides, the usual Monday to Friday one. So anyway, we're trying. We love this game. And like I say, it's as good or better than anything we could have expected or wished for the most part. Okay, so I'll go out and play this. Just to get started here, I wasn't charging any entrance fees. The game is new. Nobody has, a ton of, game coins available yet. So, just trying to take it easy on everybody and, get everybody in there and let them enjoy and have fun. And, because this is probably the best game, golf game on a console ever. So we used to get the black screen and the revolving white ball. The loading screens are all a little bit different now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. And our first round coverage is just about to kick off. We are down on the first tee to show you how it's going to go.
All these courses are really so nice now that the colors are sharper and stand out, just sharp, and this has been a total pleasure so far to play. So.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Where the camera angles change when the ball is in flight and everything. I mean, everything is just, I'm playing with a PS4 Pro on a 4K, and but I was playing, the last game on a PS4 Pro in 4K, and it did not look this good. So they did reply on the forum yesterday that the game was indeed optimized for it, even though it doesn't really say so, and there are no settings you can access, to change your resolution between 1080 60 or 4K 30 or anything in between like some other games. There are no settings for HDR displays or not. So anyway, what do I want to do here? Do I want to floppy up here? I'm not sure I wanted to flop up. Use the approach putt camera so that when you're within 45 yards, you can get a little better view of the green slope, because we do not use the putting grid at all. We just use the footlie grid for aiming purposes. So that's just around your feet, so it's not like it's it's giving you much of anything. All right, I think I got it. I need to get over there just a little bit. I got to correct the lie a little bit. Probably just get a little bit of loft on that thing and try to make a smooth swing up there. Like so. Nice little bit of check up there with that sand wedge. And then we plant the flag. Change over to any other club but the putter there to activate that. And I just happen to be in close here, but if I was further away, that's all I would get. Green speed is 144, right in the middle.
And that one drops for the birdie.
Yeah. I set the number 2 and number 1 pins on this course with soft greens and stuff, just so everybody can get out there and play some golf and have a little fun. You see, we already got a healthy leaderboard going on.
And setting up.
And it's Saturday, and everybody's got 2 days to play the 2 rounds. Had a lot of members come in. If you do a search for societies there, pretty much the results you get will, you know, the ones you see first are going to be the ones with the most membership for the most part. Plus, I've been talking this up for a long time. I've been making a lot of posts over on the HB Studio forums talking about this, that, and the other thing. Couple that with, you know, the live streams and stuff I've been doing, you know, so I know the game is getting some notice. I really wanted that to be not over there. I got a little fast with the backswing on that. All right, so I've created myself a problem. Can I still get there? Okay. What do we need here? 109 to get on the green. 106. That's going to come up short. Going to need the 121. That's going to be about right. All right, where do we want to put it? Okay, so I think we want to take that line there. I shouldn't have to doctor this too much at all. I should be able to just take a good swing. I got fast on that, so I picked up a little extra yardage.
Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some serious possibilities.
That's where we're playing from the up front tips. All right, even though I got me a nice bit of downhill 1 foot putt here to go.
Ooh, and it just misses.
Yeah. I've been having trouble with the 144 greens. We've been setting some of this new stuff up, just going right down the middle with the firmness and speeds and stuff. And I tell you, I'm so used to the other game, putting those 187s most of the time. I'm really having trouble coming to grips with these 144s so much.
And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And now the third hole tee off.
Hello, viewer. I see somebody just popped in there. Greetings. If you have some kind of question or comment, I can pause. I'll go blue screen for a second, and I can check whatever comments I get during. It's a new game. I know there's a lot of people probably pretty curious about what's going on with the new game. Come on, thumb. Cooperate.
With the pitching wedge.
Yeah, fast, perfect. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, it's gonna be long. Yeah, there wasn't really enough wind to knock that down. I tried to kind of finding that lofting up the shot doesn't so much lose distance anymore. You put a good hit on it. A little bit shouldn't really affect the shouldn't really affect your distance so much as you might think. I think what we used to loft up there, we should probably use some de-loft now. I clearly didn't hit that hard enough. I clearly did hit it hard enough. I just didn't read the end that good. Okay.
Okay, and now let's take a
Life
peek
goes
and see
on.
what's happening on the leaderboard.
Anybody's watching this, interested in joining us in this society here with the settings we have, I'm going to ask everybody, that I don't know, if you come on, send me a friend request. On the PlayStation, we have a group chat going on where all the guys that are playing every day come and discuss or be friendly or joke around or ask questions, make suggestions, suggest courses, the courses we might want to put on the schedule, that kind of thing. So if you are going to come into this society, please send me a friend request and tell me. I will accept the friend request, no doubt. But tell me if you want to be part of that message group, or it's cool if you don't. But if you're not part of it, then you won't know everything that's going on sometimes.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
I might only get a couple of viewers here while I'm streaming live, but I have my this on my YouTube too. So generally I'll get a lot more views later on. Yeah, this is a baby par 4 here from the tips, that's for sure. What do we need here? 213 to the green. I'm thinking 192 would probably. I'll have to hammer this a little bit. I'll have to get a little fast with this 5-iron to get the little bit of extra distance I need. Easily accomplished by just making a smooth good backstroke and getting a little fast on the. And we don't want to go in the bunker here, so nice smooth stroke back and a little extra force. Wow, got nothing on that. Did I screw up and change the shot type or something? Okay.
And he's probably not too pleased
Oh,
with his
very slow. I
there.
went very slow.
And he's
okay.
setting this one up
Still
deep
working on the
rough.
old stroke tempo there. Sometimes you just kind of nail it and you're good, and then sometimes if you're thinking about it too much. Got the distance right there. I just went a little sideways with the stroke. It's okay.
Okay, back in the fairway. Green is within reach.
I hadn't intended to play this part of the event anyway. Because the guys are playing the Masters clubs, they're good, or at a big advantage over those that don't. Shoot 9. Maybe that'll get me there. That's perfect. Yeah, got it work. Chipping's different. That used to be my go-to get out of trouble type of shot around the green, and so far I am struggling with that. Oh well. Life goes on.
Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today.
I see trouble. I see trouble. I'm going to drive over as if it wasn't there. What do we need here? 235. Yeah. Greens are kind of soft. I'm going to take.
Oh, and he's going through the branches here.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't nailed down my swing yet today. I just started. I haven't,
And
I haven't
he's
swung at all
probably
today.
not too happy about that one.
Been dealing with messages and stuff about the society issue. I tend to get sideways on those half swing chips and pitches and stuff so far. I'm still working on retraining my thumb. And I hate these 144 greens. I'm so used to putting the 187s or the 170s, and it's really hard for me to put enough mustard on the hot dogs.
And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off.
I'll get that together soon, I think. Gotta be careful, there's some water up there. I'm gonna try to give this a good and a fast here. I want to try to get a little bit of draw on this shot here. Run it up the right and bring it back over. A little too straight. I should hit that cart path and make a left, right? Well, the other left. The other left, damn it. All of a sudden I'm hitting them too straight. And I'm trying to put some draw, some hook on them. That would have been good if I could have got that on target.
16 feet away.
Yeah, hit that pretty good. Just didn't read the break. Like in the big city, kids.
And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
This was a TGC 2 course. This might even have been on TGC 1. So anybody that designed it or whatever, they can legacy it over and maybe add some of the new designer assets we have to make it even seem more real. But even if they haven't touched this here, just like I say, the colors and the sharpness and everything is just totally superior to what we were used to.
I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more perfects than I was all of a sudden. And I can usually, McGill it down on the swing and get, go a little fast and go to the left for me. But so far, it's eluding me.
Here's an 8-iron.
Now that one got fast on me when I didn't want it. And you can see in the feedback, I'm pretty much straight up and down the thing. If you go a little slow, you're going to go right with a little bit of a fade, and if you go fast, you're going to get a little bit of a draw, even if it's up and down. In the old game,
This
you
one's
could
about
you could
7
pretty
feet
much
away.
feather that swing. It wasn't so dependent on the stroke velocity.
Ooh, just missing here.
I don't know. Things are going. That was pretty straight up and down. I don't know.
This
I don't know
putt's
why
looking to
things
be
are
about 2
fading off
feet.
on me here. Back of the cup.
That putt's going to drop for par.
That's all right. This was set up for some of the shorter club
We
players
find
here,
ourselves
so I
now at
would
the
feel
8th hole
bad if I
tee.
was really doing well on this anyway. Look at this. Pretty much a pitch and putt hole.
And this shot's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, that was close.
Boy, that just really wandered, didn't at the end. My God.
And for the par. Solid putt. And on to the 9th hole.
We play without the the scout to landing or scout to green as our normal play. It's my normal settings plus the society settings. So we watch the flyover, get a look at the fairway, get a quick look at the green here where the flag is, try to pick up any of the green slope because you can't see the grid. I'm going to try to McGill this a little bit.
It looks like he's going through some trees.
Yeah, I'm like getting nothing on that by going
And
fast.
I doubt he'll be too pleased with
I
that.
am just, I don't know.
And as he
It's,
sets up
it's
for his
almost like
next
it
shot
changed
deep
overnight.
in the rough here, folks. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here.
There's a time and place for that there punch shot.
This for the birdie. Oh. And tapping in for par.
Life it was what it is.
Okay, and the 10th hole.
Apologize for those intrusive, black boxes that pop up on there with alerts and messages and stuff. But got my fingers in a few pies here, so it's important if I know what's going on sometimes. Perfect.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway
Kept it inside the blue vertical line. Only went 304 because the fairways are like the normal firmness. Yeah. Really can't lay off. You really can't like take that like
This one looks about 4
slow
feet.
backswing. You really can't do it. All right, made a few coin.
For the bird.
I used to like to feather the swing, you know, like take a couple of practice, you know, takeaways and, you know, get the feel for it, you know, the tension of the analog stick and stuff like that, and, you know, put the club face up over my shoulder if I wanted to take, you know, 10% off the shot and stuff. You really can't be that deliberate now. You pretty much got to be
Now
dialed in
moving
and
on
do
to
it.
the 11th.
It's easier to hit the master driver than it is to make pitches and chips now.
Going with the 8
Now
iron.
that one I got fast. It's easier to go fast with the wedges. That's for sure.
Not the best approach shot we've seen today. A bit too much club on that one.
It's not even the best approach shot I've seen today, John. The indicated distances on the chip clubs now
And this
too is
putt to
different than it
save
was.
par. Ooh, and it just misses.
At least I missed it on the high side.
And this putt is for
No
bogey.
problem. Back of the cup.
And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
Up there on the kids' tees today. I'd say ladies' tees, but that would just be needlessly insulting now, wouldn't it? The junior tees. I got a little fast on that one. Up. And I got a little fast on it when I didn't really want to be fast. I guess I got a good look at the green.
Doubt's very happy about that shot.
Happiness is a state of mind there, Johnny boy. Ah, very fast. Very fast. You get some extra yardage, too, you didn't want. That will be a learning curve.
To go here. Ooh, that was very close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop.
It is what it is.
And now the 13th hole.
That was totally on purpose. Perfect slow to get that fade. That was totally what I wanted to do. I just miscalculated my aiming point. Another Another work in progress. I already know if I crank this, I'm going to make it do that. So get used to how much
And
that's
he's
going to
got to be
move.
happy with that. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, so far so good for this one.
That's what I wanted there. Perfect fast. Middle of the fairway. 300 and change out. That's what I wanted. That worked. Wanted to hook it in there, but I didn't want to go in the bunker.
Like that from 18 feet. And this shot could be the one, folks.
Hammered out a little bit. I didn't have to.
Par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt.
All right, where are we at here? 14th hole going in. Okay. All right, Nike and Ramjet did well. Sheldrake did well. Daryl's doing well.
And moving on to the 15th here.
I should be doing well, but I'm really not here to bear down. Yeah, usually if I was serious about this, I'd be taking my time and making the best possible shots I could. And if I was hitting my shots, I could be up there too. But it's not so important.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
I found if you want to maintain your up and down on that, you really want to, when you're finished with the swing, you push that up to the 12 o'clock position. You want to hold it there for a heartbeat. What did I want to do here? Okay.
And this putt is for birdie. And just missing. And this one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par.
Oh, made a few coin.
And setting up on the 16th tee.
That should be good.
And this one's definitely heading towards the green.
Yep. Purposely went fast. Did a few extra yards out of that 106 club and did a little draw on it, which will give you that distance.
And that one will drop for birdie. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee.
This is that round the corner one, yeah. You can draw it around into that secondary fairway, or you can just go straight up. Whatever you feel you can manage. See, perfect fast in the feedback. Got a lucky break out of the rough.
Well, you'll probably like that.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of pleased there, John. I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to take my lob wedge, which is a 91% carry, good lie. And what do I got to do? I got to take off 30% of this shot somehow. So I'm going to take off 20%, aim a little bit this way, and I'm just going to try to put about a 90% swing on it. Let's see, I just got to be careful because I'll get a lot of fade on this.
And not good. This is not going to be good.
Nah, I got too much. I got 76 yards on it. All right, I got to work on that. Fortunately, to do that shot, I'm going to have to rely a little bit more on that lofter thing.
And after a shot like that, that's putting par very much within reach. Ooh.
Wow, really? Wander by, huh? Wow. Hit that hard enough. Should have held the line, too.
Here.
Back of the cup.
And that one drops for the bogey.
All right, 18 hole coming up. We know that's a pretty complex par 5. Probably play like a par 4 though today with the up tees.
And now teeing up for the final hole of
oh yeah, 408. Yeah. Boy, those tees are really up there. This is like for your junior high school championship or something. Yeah, the junior high school championship. There you go. The right wind, I'd almost be able to drive that. 266, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Blah, blah.
Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
I should think so there, John. Could have taken 5-3 wood. Might even been able to get away with driver, but with the outside change to roll up into no man's land. I'm surprised he doesn't have that set at OB. Because that's not even, watching the tournament every year. That's a place you don't want to be. You hit into that area in front of that green, you're going to lose that tournament. What do we need here? 130, yeah, okay. We should be alright with that.
Here is the pitching wedge. And this one's heading towards the green.
I was just kind of expecting it to get to the green here, Johnny boy. Okay. First right thing I did today.
Fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. so
Well, you could have went
close.
in. Too much space.
And this putt's for birdie.
Not enough aim.
Ooh.
Wow.
It was very close.
Wow.
And they're about 3 feet away here.
Back of the cup. Thank you.
And that putt will drop for par.
It's okay. Happy to go out here and play it. Like I say, we're trying to deal with something we're not getting quite right with setting the main and alternate tournaments concurrently. And like I said, I invited a person, one of the HB guys here into this live stream, hoping he takes a look at it, understands what we're talking about, and engages us in the group message and helps us get through a couple of things here early with the game. Oh boy, got a couple of things I don't want, and maybe 100 coins here as I progress my levels. Nice. Okay, Daryl shot us 11 under, but I expected that from him. He's a good guy playing from the up tees here. Okay, so we are going to. I don't want to advance right away to this. I wanted this to be. Is this another thing I haven't figured out yet? I do not want to advance right away to the second round. So is this going to let me go back to the... Is this going to let me go back to the... This has got to let me go back. I do not want to... I don't want to go to the second round right away. Okay, this I was not anticipating. This is not how it used to work. I didn't want to do this all in one day and then not have anything to play tomorrow. This is not what I wanted. Oh, maybe I can just jump out from here. And so you can check into the society events, alternate events. So it's good. I just yeah. I read all of this, and there's nothing indicating me that I did anything that I shouldn't do. Should all members have something to play? Yeah, well, that's my goal. Open to all sides who do not qualify for the corresponding main event. Oh, maybe I did it backwards. Maybe the main event should have been the alternate event. Just lower winnings and solo society mode. I don't. So the alternate event. Just set one up. Maybe I just did it backwards. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the that doesn't make sense. You know, your main event should be like what you do every other day. I don't know. I still do not want to advance. It seems I have no choice. Is that my way? That takes me back. It does not take me back to the home screen. Alright, what do I got to do here?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I am just so happy to welcome you to our coverage of this event on the TGC Network.
Alright, that's what I'm just gonna do that. Maybe I just missed something. A lot of this stuff is new here, you know. We've never had these opportunities before. You know, we got some new people in here. trying to reach out to them, see if they really want to stick with it and have fun with this. All right, well, that's it for this little live stream, folks. I am going to kill it now and back later maybe with some more. We've had some fun with getting together for match play, skins games, and 2v2 alternate foursomes, four balls, that kind of stuff.